Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I'll be going over the brand new changelog for the new Blair update that just came out today. So there's a lot of content in this update, so let's get right into what's going on here. So first of all, the biggest new updates are the fact that we have a 7th evidence and a new ghost type. This 7th evidence is called the SLS camera. Using it, you can spot little rig figures in the maps. If you have this evidence, they're like little green stick figures. Look in the background clip. Yep. And you can spot these guys with the SLS camera only. You can't use this camera during hunts, but they will appear randomly sitting or standing in various positions. Kind of funny when you catch them sitting in like a car or something. Yep. We have brand new evidence. Going on to the ghost type, we have the Volt. This ghost type is powered by different electronics. The player counts as an electronic for this ghost, just because you have your radio on you at all times. Different electronic equipment like EMF readers, SLS cameras, etc. all count for charging this ghost. The generator counts as charging this ghost. This ghost kind of like counts up items, sort of the way Nook does. It counts all your electronics and yourself and the generator, and it will reach different levels of charge and do different activity based on that charge. And there are special events that you can trigger, one being the EMF reader having the ability to boom, blow up. So that's pretty cool. Moving on, we have a new cursed possession. We have the music box, very, very, very similar to the one we have in Phasmophobia, where you activate it and you'll hear the ghost singing from the ghost room. It doesn't have all the same features that the music box does in Phasmo, but you'll hear singing and you can go up to that room and it'll start a cursed hunt if you stand in the room with the music box. Or if you, say, drop the music box or switch off it while you're using it, that will also start a cursed hunt. We have a new ghost event called the hallucination, where depending on your sanity, you'll start to see the ghost appear as kind of like a shadow figure just standing in place. If you look at it, it'll disappear, and I believe you'll lose sanity. And you'll see this more in like shy ghosts, like the personality or just like shades, whatnot. You'll see a lot of these hallucinations rather than manifestations and such. We have new ghost interactions, where the ghost will kind of just interact with different objects in the rooms. Like if it's in the garage, you'll see maybe it bang on the washing machine, or if it's in the bedroom. One in particular I'm thinking of is Juniper Street, in like the left bedroom, there's a radio. The ghost can now trigger that and play with it, sort of. Moving on, the journal got a huge revamp, where it is now a tablet. You can access all of the pages you could before. There's new revamped guides for all the items, so that'll be very nice for players. The ghost tab has a lot of cool icons. I drew all of these. Each ghost has their own that kind of, looks cool with their traits, so take a look at those. They're cool. There is the ability to look at your tablet Game Pass, where you can see your cameras in there too. You do have to buy it. It won't let you use it if you don't have it, and that's pretty cool. Eventually there will be more customization for this as well in the future. And there is a Game Pass, according to the changelogs, called the Sanity Tracker, where through your tablet you'll be able to see sanity of yourself, so that's pretty cool. The game now has perfect game multipliers, where if you get a bunch of photos in game, nobody dies, and you do all the objectives, including a ghost picture, cursed object picture, doll picture, and burning crucifix picture, you'll get an extra $20, also multiplied by whatever you have added to the game. So that'll be pretty big. We have a brand new challenge. Well, not brand new, but it's like a modification of the Hotel Hero challenge called True Hotel Hero. It's going to be hard to get. I'm just going to say it. You have to do it on solo. It's basically a solo version of Hotel Hero, so you can't get carried, or friends can't cheese you through it. You do all of the things that you would in Hotel Hero, but you have to do it by yourself. And additionally, you also have to find the doll and collect that, which is going to be tough, but it's going to make this way more challenging. And if you do this, you get a new trophy and a not giant, you get a couple of really cool skins though, which I will show off. Moving on, we have two new weather types. There's a sunrise weather type, and a thunderstorm weather type. The thunderstorm weather type will impact ghosts like Strigoi and the new Volt ghost, giving them extra points. Like Strigoi will be invisible for longer, and Volt will have a higher charge towards its electricity charge just from this weather type. I'm pretty sure it's pretty rare though, so we'll see how that looks in game when I play. There is a huge lighter change where now you get an extra inventory slot, just like kind of how Phasmo has it, where if you pick up a lighter you get a specific slot for it. So all players who have no game passes, you'll be able to have 4 slots with the lighter, where that lighter will just take up your 4th slot and you'll be able to carry other things like your burner and 2 other items. Easy mode got buffed. There is now easier evidence collecting implemented, so if you walk in on easy mode you'll get really cool temperatures right away, or Spirit Box will give you a response way easier. So just to help out new players, because it was really tough before on that mode. It was kind of just like a slow paced game mode, so that'll be easier for easy mode players. The Spirit Box got kind of nerfed but also buffed, where you have a higher chance of getting the response if you actually ask the box for it, like how you're supposed to. Or, yeah. So if you actually use the Spirit Box properly, it'll be all the same. But the nerf was towards just the Spirit Box being dropped on the floor and getting automatic responses. You won't really be able to do that anymore. It'll be rare. So you'll see that. And also the Spirit Box will leave messages in chat. So you'll be able to see that globally, as long as it's not the one... As long as it's Spirit Box responses you got yourself, you'll see it in chat. If it's ones that happen naturally from the box being on the floor, you won't see that in chat. The EMF reader got a little bit of a buff, where if you are using the EMF reader during a hunt, there's a small chance that you get EMF 5. I think this was already in the game, but it is listed in the changelogs, so that is something you should know about if you are collecting evidence. There's a small chance to get EMF 5 during hunts. The parabolic microphone got a little bit of a change as well, where when you're using it, sounds around you get muffled other than the sounds you get through the mic, which will make it a little more immersive to use. Salt got a massive change, where if you're using salt and you place it down on the ground, the ghost can actually walk through it during hunts. So you can place salt down for wraith testing, where you can see a ghost walk through salt. If it's wraith, obviously it won't step in it, and other ghosts will step in it during hunts. So that's really cool for wraith. It also has a new design and a new footprint design, so that's really cool as well. The photo camera has better detection for what's closest to the picture, so you'll have an easier time taking pictures of things like salt or ghost writing, whatnot. It's a little better now. A couple ghosts got new sound effects. Doors are a little more realistic with their hinges. Some ghosts got different traits as well. We got Haro with actual activity increases when you're in the ghost room and other players are in the ghost room. There's a 20% event frequency boost per player in the ghost room, and there is a faster rate that the ghost can hunt per player in the ghost room. So with more players in the ghost room, you'll see more activity and you'll see the ghost hunting a little faster. This caps out at 5 players in terms of the sanity, where the sanity threshold will increase by 10% per person in the room. So it'll go from like 50% normally with no one in it, and it'll go to 60% if you're in the ghost room, 70% 2 people in, and so on and so forth. The ghost also cannot be charioted with the chariot card. So if you pull the chariot and it successfully works, you can roll out Haro now. The Ouija board is now called the Spirit board for things like the ghost picture showed cursed possession, I'm pretty sure, but it's now just called the Spirit board. That's yada yada whatever. Fingerprints evidence was renamed to ultraviolet, since people were getting it confused with like only handprints and not counting footprints as UV. Footprints do count as UV, so the evidence name changes for that misconception. A lot of bug fixes, things like Haro not updating speed all the time. Now it will move at the speed it's supposed to. As it gets further away from the room, it'll be really nice to see that happen. Zozo is a lot better now because you can You can't snipe it through walls, so your teammates can't accidentally be staring at Zozo through walls and getting angry at you. Nooks will steal items properly and can even steal stuff while hunting. It's a chance when they throw items. Faker's laugh now works in the microphone. It used to be like you had to be near the ghost room for it to work, but now it's fixed on that account. And all the ghosts that had traits where that's like they couldn't throw them, like the ghost can't throw the book, or the ghost can't throw, well, no, not the book. The book's a bad example because Poltergeist is the only ghost that can throw the book. Everybody else can't. The incense burner, for example, like where Spirit can't throw the incense burner, that's removed, and it is now a chance thing where they are 70% less to throw items. So Mayor can throw flashlights, Demon can throw crucifixes. It's just a low chance. A lot of exploit spots were fixed. You can't climb stuff anymore. A lot of the kind of like zoning issues, like there was an issue on Stillhouse where you get outside just by being near a door. That's fixed. A lot of broken spots are fixed. I'm gonna link the changelogs so you can read it for yourself if you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot in this update, so hopefully you guys have fun with this. And for kind of reading the changelogs through my video, I will let you know right here that there is a code for a free SLS skin. So there you go, right on the screen. Pause the video, put that in, and get yourself a free SLS skin for sitting here with me for 10 minutes while I read the changelogs. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Enjoy the update, and I will see ya.